So it's we just got our Frankenstein pallet in the other day while I was gone. We have 5, if not 6 motors here that we've been waiting to get the heads in. So we are now taking these. That's a forged LSA and a forged LS3. Taking those to Jordy to install the new heads, the Johnson lifters, and CHE tuning rocker upgrades. We buy long blocks here, so there's a warranty intact. So Jordy is going to take the motors back and put them together and assemble them. So it's been a long process. We fucked the shop up probably the last 5 weeks waiting for these things, and now we can finally get back to work. So check it out.
If you notice it loose, send me a picture or a video. I'm gonna have them tune it on pump, probably be around 600, and then switch to T85 and should probably be 7 something. Blower is like a standard SI, so it's not like a TI or YSI or anything. So it's on stock pulleys. I didn't want to really overspin it or nothing. It's a 408, so like it should make good power. Or 402.
So quickly, we want to show you, before Ray ever starts on a car, he'll end up lifting it up and going through the whole undercarriage, making sure everything is not his fault.
Yeah.
So, only been under it 10 minutes, and what have you found so far?
We can start in the back. You see this fuel line in here is touching the exhaust and pretty much burnt through it. Kind of hard to see, but
Right there.
So we're gonna tell Mike about it. That can cause a fire for sure. He's got his cutouts right here towards the trans, probably heating them up when he's got them open.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We got some exposed wires right there on the top. Looks like there's a leak from the blower.
I can barely see that. Alright.
This could have been routed a lot higher than what it is. Sitting pretty low.
So yeah, main thing that Ray does before he even starts on the car is goes over everything and make sure it's all good. That way when we get done with it, we know it's ready to go back and no problems.
Foot, sternum, okay, do I get a choice of like caliber and where? You guys have? No. I got 20 with Grimm.
I'm just a cameraman. So last week I helped James do the rewiring on this. And then we found out that
LS3 injector tops are extremely different from LS1, which is probably common knowledge to a lot, but in the middle of a front to back build you kind of don't think about it. So repinning all of the injectors to LS3 clips. I'll see y'all soon. I'll have y'all loose. I've been cooking my ass off today, so.
Not too much going on in the shop today, even though we got a lot done. Christian pulled Roach's motor out. That way we're sending it off to Jordy. That way we can get our new Frankenstein heads in. Ray done did a tranny job in one day.
Tranny diff and torque tube.
Tranny diff and torque tube.
Some respect.
Put some respect on Ray's name. What James and I have been doing all day. Still ain't done yet.
Intake goes on, find out something's wrong, intake comes off. Grimm goes crazy with the fucking rewires.
Well, we found out that it was a...
yeah, so on accident, we got Ray, so was like, man, you guys need to get this. I was like, okay, cool. So I sent it to Alex. Turns out, you know, in the fine print, it is a relocation extension harness, not an actual extension harness. So Grimm didn't like it in the first place, so he took off all the sheathing and rewired every single one.
I told him it looked like shit because I redid the whole wiring harness, and the way that this would have been is all bunched up here, and that
and
it looked like shit. So I wasn't gonna say have all this work done and then have your shit looking like garbage.
What's funny is, like, a shop full of people who don't like to do wiring, we take a lot of pride in our wiring. And now we got Grimm, the wiring genius,
and he just
getting off his ball sack.
For you that know what wiring, because James just fucked up, he twisted my shit.
You were supposed to twist it.
You don't twist them, you let them stay frayed and then twist them together.
They look like gas.
No, you don't twist
There you go,
twisted wires.
Yeah.
Note to self to everyone on here: don't twist twisted wires.
Yeah, he does a weird ass way of soldering. I'm not gonna.
But it works.
Goopy globbies?
It ain't goopy globby.
I know.
I let that shit soak in.
know.
Ain't no cold solders around here.
Hey.
Ain't no cold solder. Alright, we're gonna get back to work. Fuck that thing.
So today is the 29th of June. Wanted to show you a little something real quick. There is the 440 stroker out of Roach's car, excuse me. So we made some changes. Once we locked in the deal with Frankenstein, we were trying to get Frankensteins on this motor for the last 2 years. It did not work out. So due to where we're at in the situation, we decided to put Frankensteins on, tear the motor down, change the lifters, change the push rods, change the setup essentially. Because we were either A, we were going to move forward with the car how it's currently constructed, or 2, we were going to tear it down. And if we're going to take the heads off, we might as well change everything. So this is probably a 38th time that Roach's Motors have been out of this car since we've been doing it. You know, it's got a wire relocation, it's got a wire tuck. This car has so much one-off custom fabrication to it. It's just insane. So there's his tranny, there's his triple billet stall converter, his motor. We're gonna get ready to send this over to Jordy. Jordy's gonna tear it down to a short block, build it back up with the Frankensteins on it, Johnson tie bar lifters. He's gonna check for the push rod length and move forward, man. And we're gonna get Roach's car back on the road. We have decided for every car in Saks B shop, we don't give a shit about the summer. We are not worried about the summer. Our target date for all these cars will be ready September 1st. So at the end of the day, moving forward, we are not worried about anything local. We're worried about events in the East Coast, and September 1st, that's when you can check on these cars hitting the road. So those are our deadlines. We're not going to let anybody else keep pushing us to hurry up or whatever the case may be. Hey, I want to see Roach's car, I want to see the Donk, I want to see Walter's car, I want to see Christian's car. We're not doing that. We're beating to our own drum as the parts come in, as the fabrication schedules roll in, and we will see everybody in September.
Papi.
That motherfucker ain't going nowhere.
There you go. You gotta say that.
You gotta say that.
You gotta tighten it and then say that ain't going nowhere.
Okay, now it definitely ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, you gotta
doing the extra strap.
You gotta say it.
Yeah, on the top.
If you
Not only do you have to say it ain't going no, you gotta flip the fucking.
You gotta fling it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys, it's just extra strap.
I know, but he's gotta get it to where he can flick it.
Watch. Chito knows how to do the Mexican knot.
Yeah.
I can't do it for shit.
It's loose as fuck, boy.
Chito's the Mexican knot king. There you go.
Boom.
Ain't going nowhere.
Ain't
See?
going nowhere.
Flip this truck upside down.